Lovely. We are now live, and to that end, hello all my lovely people of the internet. My name is Rhythm, and welcome back or welcome to my stream with all of that good stuff and all of that bullshit. Now, it's been a long time coming, and I don't know what made me decide I wanted to play this, but tonight, or today, depending on where you are, we're here now playing some Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is about time for me. It's been a long time coming. This is, out of every game in the Xenoblade series, this is the only one I have not played yet, believe it or not, which is absolutely insane to me. I've had this copy of the game for quite a bit now. I haven't touched it, so it is new to me in comparison to the other ones when I've played them on Twitch or YouTube before. But we're working with it. We're working with it. So, but yeah, I hope everyone is doing lovely tonight as we get into this and enjoy the game. I do not claim to be an expert at this franchise, or I should say an expert in this franchise. I know quite a bit, and I definitely have my own theories and everything, but like, I am far from like some Xenoblade master. And I am not among the players that have beaten the super bosses in the other games. You know, among all the games, this is probably like the one game I could beat a super boss in. Well, the natural super bosses. I know there's like raid missions and shit. Okay. Going into this, definitely some interesting shit. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. What the fuck? Okay, I have no idea what's going on.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-like colonization project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Okay. We are now into it. Why does it... Okay, I have no idea why it matters. I have no idea why. Is it because I get to see what my character would look like in custom environments? Old cross. Yeah. Basic one's pretty good. We'll notch them up a little bit. I think I'd like the hair. Just the color. Wait a minute. That's straight up Shulk. Wait a fucking second. This is just straight up Shulk's hair. Hold on. Wait a minute. This looks like Rex. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Wait, is Noah in here too? Oh, that'd be so fucking funny if all 3 protagonists had hair in this game. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just a coincidence, but that's straight up Shulk hair from Definitive Edition. Ah, yes, I can have a cowlick. Sure. I like that. Ah, yes. I love the option of... Ah, yes. I love how I get all the anime colors except something close to blonde. Gotta love that, chat. You know, realistically, I could be stuck in here for hours. shocking that there's no white. You got black, but you don't got white. What the fuck? This is the weirdest shit. Yeah, I guess that. There's nothing I can really do about that. Oh, these eyes are actually pretty good. Oh, there's actually some neat eye cut. I don't know how I feel about that. There's some neat eyes going on here. I think I'll go with that. Ah, yes, I get all the brighter colors here. I don't get it. Why can't the hair have brighter color? Go with that. Seriously, there's... Why is, like, yellow in the other one? Is there something I'm missing? I don't get it, chat. You know, it's best that I don't question it, because the more I question it, the more it's just gonna bother the fuck out of me. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's just a straight-up tattoo reference to fucking... to the original Xenoblade. Oh, okay. Well, I want to give this man some flair, so... I don't know if I don't like this. There's no darker color for this? What? I can barely fucking see it. Sure. No fucking way. No fucking way. They credit the... Oh my god, so you can know exactly whose voice it... They credit the voice actor who did each voice.
Alright, it's on.
Oh, that's Yuri. That's definitely Yuri.
I'm off balance. Hey. We've still got a ways to go.
Yeah, that's Bryce. Oh, I don't think I know... I don't know these other names. I know Bryce and Yuri's names. What the... Oh my... That is amazing. I love how they actually fucking credit the fucking actor that... Oh, it's this guy. Okay.
Let's get this started. Yo, rock and roll. Easy peasy.
Oh yeah, I think I can hear it.
What?
I love how they're each credited. Like, you don't have to like look in the credits to see their credit. I love this. What the fuck? They all get their fucking credits in the fucking create. I love that. Just because I want to know I'm listening to. Okay, Robbie Damon. Oh, he's Hasneska. And he's also. Oh, he's Megami? Okay. Okay, I know a couple of these characters that he's done, but... Okay, interesting.
We'll work well together. I'm sure. Game and set.
Oh yeah, I can hear some of it. Here I am just docking over fucking voice. That's probably this is an amazing system that they have here. Just like the sheer fact that every voice actor, because like normally you wouldn't see this kind of thing. You would kind of just you would have the voice, and then it would be a voice actor, but you wouldn't know who's doing the voice, you know. But then you have this game, and then it tells you what voice is who. Okay. Oh, I think I know this guy. Wasn't he? Okay, I have to confirm this. I have to confirm this now. I'm pretty sure this is the... No? Really? Never mind. For some reason I thought that he was the main guy in what's the show? Baby Daddy? Is that what it is? Kinda looks a lot like that guy. Oh, it's the... Okay. Neat. Okay. He's number one. Oh, my bad. Yeah. He's a version of Mega Man. It's also number 2. Version of Spider-Man. He's Scoutmon. Oh, Professor Oak.
Let's do this thing. Yeah. It's nice to be wanted.
Huh, neat. Okay. Next is Adam Howden. Okay, who do you voice? Not think it. And this one's a lot harder because there's no like image. Are you a voice? Is this guy a voice of Shulk? Is he a version of Shulk? Okay, let's see. Oh, he's a metaphor. Yeah, he is a version of Shulk. Damn. Okay. Cool. Oh, he is Shulk. Okay, no, scratch that. He just is Shulk. Or at least his most common voice actor. Okay. Never mind, just scratch it. He's just Shulk. Don't even know. I don't even know why I was just questioning myself. Bro's just Shulk. Okay. It seems like he didn't reprise his Zanza role for Definitive Edition for Xenoblade Chronicles, though. Oh, you know, it probably is him, just probably not credited. Okay. So, it looks like he hasn't done as much as the others, but interesting. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm like fucking fanboying right now. Ah, Stubby, and that's quite the message. Thank you for that. Don't mind me, Stubby. I'm just looking through all these voice actors because I don't know all their voices. I knew Bryson Yuri's. I mean I knew Bryson Yuri's names, but I'm just looking through all of these other guys. See what they've done. Oh my god, it's fucking Igor and Byakuya. Wait.
Sorry, but it was right. Let's do this.
Oh my god, that 100%. Fuck, that's Shulk. That is fucking Shulk.
Right, let's do this.
That's Shulk, and then
Let's do this. There's no substitute for real combat. I'm off balance.
yeah, that kind of sounds like me. I could believe. Oh my god, it's fucking Byakuya's voice actor. I love that. Damn, chat.
Ready and willing. Victory is ours.
Hey, we've still got a ways to go.
I don't know if I want yet. I love Bryce, but
They staggered me.
what's so fucking funny to me is that I can just make Cross sound like Shulk. Oh my god, that is fucking funny to me. I didn't. Oh shit.
All right, it's on. They staggered.
Yeah, let's go with Yuri. I spent way too much time in character. Oh my god, I'm 21 minutes into my stream and I haven't done shit.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Ah, okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, surprising. You know, I probably should name the character Cross, but
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
Your body is working fine. Though you're still disoriented.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
If you were stumped about where to go next, be sure to check any nearby places marked with an exclamation mark. Doing so should reveal the way forward. Though an occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts, you know what they say about all about all work and no play, after all. Okay. Oh, that's why. I was about to say. That's what I meant.
Most of the White Whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the White Whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Ah yes, the standard first enemy of a Xenoblade game. Okay. Initiate combat by targeting enemy, then drawing your weapon. Now what do we say when we give it a whirl? I'll be here to back you up, so feel free to experiment. Target, and then draw a weapon while targeting. Auto-attacking. After you've drawn your weapon with A, you'll automatically attack your opponent with a certain frequency, but only as long as you keep the enemy within your weapon's attack range. Assault Hammer. Arts are special abilities your weapons give you access to. Select them the direction pads, then press A to use one. You can set a maximum of 8 to your art palette. After you use an art, it will be put on a cooldown, taking time until you can use it again. Different arts have cooldowns of different lengths.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight! Shadow Strike! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
Okay, here comes the pain! Flame grenade!
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Hey, we got an advanced Iron Knight. Well, Soul Voices. Soul Voices prompts are instructions, suggestions, or requests that your party members call out in the heat of battle. Successfully responding to them triggers various useful boons. When an ally issues a Soul Voice prompt, arts on your palette which match the prompt's color will be highlighted. If you use an art that's highlighted, you will succeed in the prompt. You and your prompt's issuer will regain some HP and receive a beneficial effect, and your affinity with that ally will improve. Oh, okay, it's a hold button. Oh, neat.
Open fire! Follow me!
Oh, okay. Oh, so I can change weapons. Oh, that's really cool.
Assault hammer! Blast them before they get up! Flame grenade!
Oh, that's really cool. Okay.
Alright,
Neat.
you man.
Oh, we got a... Fuck yeah. Okay, so we don't have the ability to jump for some reason. That's something I'm noticing.
Follow me!
Target in sight.
It's definitely a weird choice that we don't have the ability to jump
Move in and do some damage.
among everything.
This team never loses!
We got him. Let's move.
Given I know what we can do later with some of the
We can do
abilities
this.
of the game.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow strike. Sliding slinger.
What?
Assault hammer!
Image destroyed. Move in and strike. I'm off balance. Upper. I owe you one.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Each art has it. Okay, so I can. Okay. I'm slowly but surely starting to understand this game. It's taking me a bit,
All right,
but
it's on.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Assault hammer!
Slide. Slinger. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
oh wow, I didn't realize it almost level 5.
Upper
That's
hand.
definitely interesting.
Slide.
Victory is
Move
ours.
in and do some. We got him. Let's move.
Okay, frankly, there's not much that I know what to say, especially since I don't really know this game. Oh, okay. I found the jump button, and that's really weird. Why is that one of the Why is one of the trigger buttons the jump button?
We can do this!
Let's see what you've got. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Slide. Slinger. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here's this team never loses!
We got him. Let's move.
Okay, there it is. A weapon's power rating is a value that broadly expresses how strong a weapon is whenever you're not sure to equip. It's not a bad idea to go to stat. Weapons TP gain rating is a value that broadly indicates how easily it will be to build TP while fighting it with it equipped. Keep an eye on it when you want to build TP quickly. Okay. Uh. And then of course, weapons will have level requirements too. That makes sense. I'm only level 2. Interesting.
All right, it's on.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow Strike!
Bolt hammer! Blast them before they get up.
Wait, split edge? Wait a second!
Split and stagger. Now, close in and clean up.
That's a move that Show has! Split edge like in all of these games? Like, what the fuck?
Almost there. Give me strength.
Okay, now I'm at a higher level, which means I can now equip better gear. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, okay. The gun is a different class than me. Okay. So I can use assault rifles right now. But I can't use... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, and then of course swimming. What level is this thing over here? What is this? Quick swim. Interesting. Okay. Oh! Hey everyone, how are you doing? Hope all everyone's here. Oh, thank you! You too! Dragon Destroyer. I don't know if I said that correct. But, welcome to my stream. Thank you for stopping in. Apologies, I didn't notice you until now.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
This is the...
I'll send them for a loop.
You know, interestingly enough, as I titled the stream, this is the first time I've ever played, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and this is the first time I've played it among all the other Xenoblade games. This is because up until they released it, I had played every single game minus X. And I've been putting this game off way too long since I've had it, since I got it. And then I was kind of just deciding what I wanted to stream tonight, and I was kind of just like, okay.
Okay, here comes the pain. This team never loses.
Nice work.
Its systems are definitely interesting, I'll say that. And it has a weird choice of a jump button. That's all I'm gonna say. Weird choice of jump button.
The rain's starting to let up.
Oh, well,
Just in time for sunrise.
see. Well, the most important thing I can say
Follow
is
me.
try not to set your
I promise
expectations
you're
to the
gonna
same
love
standard
this.
that you would any of the numbered games, because this one is completely different. Oh, I know. I'm familiar with a bit of it. I know things about Xenoblade Chronicles X. I just haven't played it. I am familiar that it's very different than the numbered games, and that it's less focused on certain aspects than it is others. While all the numbered games are heavily focused on the overarching plot, this one's story is mainly built around the world and the characters, their affinity missions, side missions. The overarching plot is more so for her progression wall. Not that it's bad, but yeah, I'm familiar. I'm familiar with that aspect of it, and I'm definitely familiar with some of the theories that come with this game, like
Pretty
how
wild, huh?
Xenoblade
They're all
Chronicles,
indigenous, as far as we
Future
can tell.
Connected.
We
How
need to
Future
learn to
Connected
play nice with these guys
potentially
if we're going to try and
set up
coexist
Telethia the Endbringer. I am familiar with that monster in this game. I am familiar with Telethia the Endbringer. Now people do theorize that the Telethia at the end of Future Connected is Telethia the Endbringer. Because I know that technically canon-wise, Telethia the Endbringer is the only Telethia in this game. I know a bit about Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I know a couple of its bosses, and I know a bit of its story. I just haven't gotten around. I just haven't gotten around to actually playing it. Yep, it is the only one in the entirety of it. Yeah, I know that it gets iffy with some of its like
it's our new home.
raid missions, and there's like Telethia in those, or at least in the original. But I know Telethia the Endbringer is the
Recognize the
only one
habitat
that's
unit?
canonically
That's
in
where we're
it.
headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
I'm just waiting until the game throws its traditional
That
rot
said,
part at me.
whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead.
The
You
raid
decide.
Telethia isn't really included in the convo anyways, to be honest. Unless the convo is about favorite global boss to beat up. Yeah, I was just mentioning them because I know that some of the raid missions do have Telethia in it. Those don't really canon, which means Telethia the Endbringer really is the only canonical Telethia in this game. But I have heard the theories about the Telethia in Future Connected that went through the portal, going on to become Telethia the Endbringer. Certain enemies you find on Mira will attack you as soon as they detect you. You can call an enemy's detection type by the icon next to their name. Enemies with a level much lower than yours will... Oh my god. Will not attack unprovoked. Non-aggressive, no icon, will not attack unless attack it. Visual will react when you enter its field of vision. Auditory. Well, at least there's no, ether type. Oh, and then there's auto run. Okay. The controls are definitely interesting in the game. If we want to reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Sprinting is good for times when you need to get somewhere in a hurry or when you need to break out of an especially hairy situation. Up. Time to jump. Hold on, wait, I can target something down there? Oh, okay. You know, the level of that thing down there is not that bad. Oh, okay. I was expecting, like, level 70 down there. Or like level 15, not level 6 and 4. Even am I ready for a monster that's like level 6 and 4? No. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so you're good. That's fair. Oh wait, I haven't played any of the other DLCs or anything since I watched them all on YouTube. And I personally doubt that the theory even holds water, and I will say purely because spoilers for the newest chapter. Chapter 13. Ah, okay. I'm just saying a theory because I know that at the end of Future Connected, there was that random ass Telethia that like went into that portal. So there was the theory going around that could have been like, oh, that's Telethia the Endbringer, but like it was just a regular Telethia that came to Mira and then kind of like evolved. That's just something I've heard about, and it's definitely an interesting theory. That's the white whale's habitat unit. Okay. I'm so used to pushing B. I'm so used to pushing B to jump. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel natural to be pushing DR. What are the trigger buttons for this?
Assault hammer.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Slide.
Victory is out.
Nice work.
Okay. You'll get used to it quickly, lol. Yeah, I know, it's just like, compared to the other games, it's just weird that, like, instead of pushing B, because, well, given, in general, you'd think that, like, the bottom button there would, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm just not realizing, is that something I can kill over there? Wait a second. Are those things I can kill? How is it that literally... Ah, yep, there's the shit I was expecting to see at this point in the game. The level 30 monster. That thing's purple. Does that mean that's a unique monster? Yep, you kill. I had a feeling. That's like some fucking, cloud-seeking Ken shit over there. Those are some, like, fucking super boss-sized monsters. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up, BOB. That's fair.
We can do this.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike.
I thought the thing was gonna fucking charge me. What the fuck?
Melee attacks.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The timing minigames in this game are much easier. They hit pretty hard, damn hard, even if it's level, honestly. First level.
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
That's fair, but yeah, no, they can be killed by the swords are in the future levels.
We got him. Let's move.
You know, I was expecting that. I was expecting them to be like level 50,
All right, it's on.
Engaging.
because it's Xenoblade. Like, you can have a side game all you fucking want.
Assault hammer. Blast.
Xenoblade 100% does the we're gonna fuck you over if you get a little bit too adventurous shit. Literally with like, oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention to that. Literally, you can play any Xenoblade game,
Okay, here comes the pain.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
and if you go just a little bit too out of line when you're not supposed to at the wrong time, the game will fuck you over. That's just the facts about Xenoblade.
Nice work.
And police are finally dealt with all. Ah, okay, that's what you meant. You were in ads. Copy that. Which is funny because they put two super bosses closest to the main base, and it's not even fair. Wait. Did you just fucking tell me that there are super bosses at the beginning of the fucking game? Did, did you just tell me that the main base has two super bosses next to it? Well, it doesn't matter if it's story-wise. It's Xenoblade. You get too adventurous, you come across it eventually.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
I know that with Xenoblade, I know with this game, the highest level boss you'll find in this one is level 99, and that's Telethia the Endbringer. Until you get into like raid challenges. I know raid challenges you'll get into like something harder.
This is nothing.
Move in and do some damage.
I got a problem. I don't have healing.
I'm sorry, guys.
This force.
That's an interesting system. Hold on, that's actually a really interesting system right there. Huh. A system of choosing whether or not you revive. Holy shit, that's some airtime. My god. I know in this game you can fucking fly, but like... Jeez. Cross has some fucking abilities to move.
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
You know, I love Xenoblade. It's my second favorite franchise.
Destroyed.
Just because of like everything that Xenoblade does.
Early bird.
I don't know, there's just something about Xenoblade, just in general, that like kind of like sticks out to me, you know? Just these like crazy ass adventures that always start from like nothing. Oh, and yeah, you know how in every Xenoblade title they put a monkey super boss early on or so? Oh, I'm 100% expecting the rot part. I'm expecting that unique monster rot part. I was literally talking about it just a little bit ago. I know there's gonna be a rot part early on. They always put a fucking rot part. And that's the thing, it's always a rot part. It's not any other type of enemy. It's always specifically a rot part. Not like it's specifically the fucking rot part every single time.
Open fire! Follow me!
Oh, nope, that's not.
Shadow strike.
We got one of those monkeys here. The territorial level 88, and it's one of those super bosses I mentioned. Well, I wouldn't say that's a. Well, in this game, it's probably a super boss, because at least with like the other games, when you're looking at a super boss, you're looking at something that's about level 100 plus.
Here comes the pain! This team never loses.
Nice work.
But I guess the super bosses in this game are a bit different. I know one of the game's super bosses is Telethia the Endbringer, and I think what's its name? Like the space monster queen thing.
Alright, it's on.
Let's see what you've got.
I know that thing is one of the super bosses.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay.
You know, I've never beaten a Xenoblade super boss. They're just... Honestly, I think the only super bosses in Xenoblade, with my current abilities that I'd be able to beat, are the ones that consist of literally just being level 100. Well, funnily enough, the main difference with super bosses in this game is mainly whether or not they have a unique gimmick that no other monster of the species has. That's fair. You know, that's 100% fair. I know, so I can't remember its species name. I know there's a monster in this game that you fight in like next to a fucking volcano, and it comes out of a fucking volcano or some shit like that. Oh, we got a level 10 monster there, level 3 there, level 10 right there. Man, you can really just fucking shoot things from far off in this game. It's very interesting. Like, any other game, you would have to get so much closer to these enemies to be able to target them. But no, not here. Just be a little bit close to them, you got it.
Open fire. Follow me.
Like, I could just stay over here. Nope, never mind. I have to be in range. Hey, area discovered. I would say more, but the list goes on. Another super boss in this game is basically capable of healing most forms of damage it takes, so you'd have to kill it before it could heal the damage. You know, that just sounds like one of the Mushroom 13 from Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm not gonna lie, that just sounds like one of the fucking... Did you just fucking call help? You fucking bitch!
This team never loses.
We got him. Let's move.
Yeah, but why am I not surprised that there is a monster and super boss in this game that can out-heal almost all forms of damage?
Open fire.
You know, I think
Follow
I'd be
me.
disappointed if there wasn't.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
The only thing they're really missing is the fact that they aren't level 100 plus. That's the only thing they're missing, and then they'd be a proper Xenoblade super boss.
Assault hammer. Blast them before they get up.
Early bird.
Do these enemies have a stamina bar?
Keep them going. Nice.
Take
Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade.
Side slash. Shadow.
I mean, back in the original version,
True on any point.
when the old cap was level 60, an XE1 player would think of them as super bosses. The level cap used to be level 60 for this game. Also, yeah, that would be a super boss. In the terms of an XE1 player, yeah, that would be a super boss. Honestly, to any Xenoblade player, that would be a super boss. But given that came out before Xenoblade Chronicles 2, before the idea of a super boss being at level 130 was existent, so it is what it is. Given the DLCs would give you like a level 142 boss. Heck, there was even a level 20 something, or even a level 3 player who beat a level 92 super boss who levels. So levels don't mean what? Yeah, well that's the thing about just bosses in Xenoblade, period. There have been plenty of players that have managed to figure out how to defeat certain bosses in this franchise
Nice.
with ease.
Did it do some damage?
Here comes the pain.
Like, I think there are a lot of players that have the capabilities of beating, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 1, XE1's bosses, super bosses, at, like, level 1 with Ricky. I'm like, how the fuck do you learn how to exploit this game that much? Given with the first Xenoblade game, that game had its super bosses were just stupid. In my opinion, they were kind of just stupid. The thing is, you could challenge them, but you 100% had to go into those fights prepared. Honestly, when I was playing through Xenoblade Chronicles 1 on my channel, I didn't think I'd find the super bosses, because frankly, I'd played the original Xenoblade Chronicles on its 3DS port version, and I'd never found them before. I'm gonna be honest, I'd never found the super bosses, and I didn't even know they existed for many, many years. And then I was just doing my playthrough, and then here I am just randomly finding them. And there was one stupid-ass boss in the early area. Oh, jeez. Luciel the Eternal. A Milesaur, like those giant dinosaurs you saw, its super boss gimmick is that pretty much every single attack it can guarantee topple, and there's nothing you can do when you're hit with one. Okay. I have no words to respond to that. Because I hate Topple. Topple is one of those effects in Xenoblade where, like, it's fun if you can inflict it, but if you get hit with it, it is the most annoying shit.
We can do this. Let's see what you've got.
I have no idea why it keeps on switching that move. Ah, yes, it shares the abilities of the numbered game. You can't fucking kill shit while in the water.
We can do this.
That's
Let's
fun.
see what you've got.
Flamel, yeah, but sleeping control can equally be annoying here, so have fun with that. You know, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Slide. Flicker. Side slash.
But yeah, so as I was saying about the
Destroyed.
super
Move in and
bosses,
strike.
but I was just playing through. I was doing my playthrough for my playthrough
This team never loses.
on my channel, and then here I am just randomly finding these super bosses. Honestly, some of them scared the fuck out of me because I didn't know because like I was just going through the game and then they just appeared.
Open fire.
You know, some I was
Target inside.
looking out for, you know, because I was actually trying to find them because I was trying to be like, oh,
Lay down some
I'm gonna
fire.
look for you, you know,
Scream edge.
like
Shadow
the
strike.
fucking squirrel one from the first game.
Side slash.
Assault hammer! Blast them before
I'm
they
trying
get
to look for that one, and then
Early bird.
This team never loses.
Nice work.
next thing you know, I'm doing a quest and then trying to like, oh my god, that was the worst shit because I was trying, for anyone that wasn't there for that stream, I was trying to get my hands on Monado Eater, but I had to increase the fucking star rank of like the area where you would get the quest from, which was the most annoying shit to me as I was trying to figure out how to do it. And then here I am trying to do these quests. And then I'm doing the quest for the character that would eventually allow me to be able to that allowed me to be able to get what I needed. And then here I am trying to like kill these like fucking monsters for the quest. And then there's just the fucking super boss right there as I'm trying to like fucking kill these things. I'm trying to fucking avoid it at the same time. And then on top of that, I was doing another quest. And then I accidentally ran into the Mechon super boss of the game. I'm like, how the fuck? Well, the squirrel one I was looking for. At one point, I was looking for that one. But then, like, the Mechon one, I wasn't expecting it to be where it was at all. Xenoblade definitely has a habit of just catching you off guard by putting shit in areas you've gone through already, you know? Because, like, you get to the, like, in the first game, you get to the Fallen Arm, originally. You go through it, and it's like, okay, pretty cool. There's a unique monster here and there. And then you go back to, like, that area later, and then there's just a level 113 boss just sitting right there next to the beach that you're just trying to, like, fucking do shit on. You know, no big deal. Xenoblade as a whole has a twisted sense of humor, if anything. Oh, 100%. I can get behind that 100%. Specifically with the rot barts. Literally every single game, there's always a rot bart just sitting right there in your path that you have to go around. It's always specifically the rot bart enemy variant. Some form of rot bart. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 had it worse with the fact that it had like a Dinos enemy that was sitting at like level 96 right next to said level 86 rot bart. It was annoying. Oh. We'll just respawn now. I can 100% agree with your statement of Xenoblade having a very thick sense of humor at times. It's so true. You know?
Yeah. Sir.
Like, there is just no casually playing through the game. You'll be casually playing through the game, and then next thing you know, you're getting hit with with the realization that you have to dodge this enemy's sight, because if it sees you, if you don't run in time, it's just gonna kill you and then reset you back to a previous point. Like, sorry. Deal with it. You know? It's annoying, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can really do about it except not get caught.
Shadow strike. Okay, here comes the pain.
And then there's the copious amounts of grinding.
Now, melee attacks. Okay, here comes the pain. Victory is ours. We got it. Let's move.
Oh hey, I'm a play casual, just forced to getting good to survive. Basically, that is so fucking true about these games. Like you have to get good. Like or you'll just be doing a quest, and then next thing you know, you can't just do the quest.
Shadow strike.
Even I was able to do it by that point because, like, I think it's just for one of the quests to get like one of the giants in the first game. You just go to the area for one of your quests, and then too bad, you gotta fight a level like 86 unique monster. It wasn't 86. Even still. Well, thankfully this game makes it way easier to level up, and if anything, grinding in this version is significantly easier than the original. That's fair. But like, it's so fucking crazy how... Wait. Okay, I don't think this has actually done anything for me. Whatever, I guess.
We can do this!
Let's see what you've got.
Shadow Strike! Side Flash!
And then of course, every... You know, when it comes to Xenoblade games, I always pick the protagonist to play as, because like the protagonist gets like all the good shit, you know. And when it comes to Xenoblade Chronicles 1, you basically have to play Shulk if you want a good time, you know. Doesn't have to play the weapon though. Oh, funnily enough, with fashion gear, whenever you buy or acquire new ones, you can still sell them, and you'll still get to keep them for fashion in the fashion gear menu. Ah, okay. Hey. But boy, boy. No, but well, like seriously, when it comes to like the first Xenoblade game, if you want the best time, you base it. You're at least in my opinion, it's basically incentivized to play Shulk,
Follow me!
because like Shulk gets like the
Target in sight!
all the shit that you need to like really be able to do good in the game. Like,
Scream Edge!
what the fuck? Division and casualty restore. Oh shit! I need.
Shadow Strike! Easy now.
I need that.
With an aura.
It's actually really.
Assault Hammer!
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, and that's one of the best things about this game, is that literally almost every character can be made to be broken, even potentially one tapping
We're up against a big
spirit
target.
bosses.
Buff up now.
Oh yeah, I think I know about some of the
There you go. Show me what you got.
characters having
Upper hand.
abilities to be able to get through the game a lot better, but a lot better.
Okay. Here comes the pain. Shadow Strike.
I didn't really like. Yeah, I didn't really like that old Shulk basically being your
Side Flash.
hyper carry. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love Shulk.
Never
It's just
Nice work.
it's just like with Xenoblade games, protagonist gets like all the good shit. You know? I'm just gonna say this since I'm playing a Xenoblade game. I had an issue with 3 Xenoblade. I feel like it didn't get enough. I feel like Lucky 7 didn't get enough
Let's see what you've got.
time to shine in the story.
With a melee attack.
I'll send him for a loop. Side Flash.
That's just it. That's just my opinion. I just really feel like when it came to the story, Lucky 7 really didn't get much of a focus. Like, yeah, eventually the story got to a point where it's like, oh, the Sword of the End and the Sword of Origin and all that shit. And it can put the world into, and of course it was being used to destroy the flame clocks, but like, I don't know. There was just something about Lucky 7 that just was not sitting well enough with me because of the fact that it just felt like it didn't
Move in and do some damage.
really fit in the story. I like Shulk, but I hate it when the protagonist is your sole hyper carry. I don't really remember the Lucky 7 at all much, but I did love the concept in which it was more used more. That's what I'm saying. Because with it's literally the outlier when it comes to Xenoblade games. Because in Xenoblade games, the Xenoblade is basically the story of the game. You know, it holds the story of the game, and it has a huge focus in it, and it gets a lot of cool shit. And you get to do a lot of cool shit with the Xenoblade of the game.
Shadow strike.
Like Xenoblade Chronicles 1,
Side slash.
you had the Monado.
Salt hammer!
Then in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you had Pyro and Mithra, the Aegises. And then they got to do a lot of shit, and you got a lot of abilities with them. Even, I would have liked to have seen, I know that Mithra does have the Foresight ability on her blade tree. I really do wish that it was shown in-game, her using, Rex using Foresight. I feel like that wasn't used.
Shadow strike.
Like, there was an ability for it, but I didn't feel like it was actually being used.
We got it. Let's move.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight.
And then you have Lucky 7. Like, yeah, Lucky 7 was used a lot in the story because it was used to like destroy the flame fox, but like it didn't really
Nice.
do anything other than that.
Okay, here comes the pain!
Basically, the ability didn't feel like it existed, was just there for plot armor.
Never lose. We got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Foresight. It was definitely an interesting spin on the fact that
Let's see what you've got. They're off guard.
Rex
Stagger them with a melee attack.
had his own Albus,
I'll send him for a loop!
Albus, because eventually they did retcon, not Albus, I mean Alvis. It was interesting how we did get to see the fact that the Aegises did share abilities with each other. Of course, Monolith Soft did eventually retcon the fact that Alvis was Ontos. Spoilers for anyone that doesn't know.
Nice work.
Given they made it very apparent in his design, so I guess when it comes down to it, if you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, sorry. But yeah, given before they made that anyways, people were already theorizing that Ontos was Alvis. It just makes way too much sense with the story that we were given. Honestly, there probably would have been a lot of people that were pissed and still theorizing that Alvis was Ontos, even if they didn't confirm it. Like, it fits way too well, you know? Because, like, with the story of the Aegis Wars, Ontos went missing. It triggered a Nexus event or whatever, and then sent itself to another dimension. So, and then of course we know the Monado made its universe.
Lay down some fire for me.
Let's see him chew on this! This team never loses!
Nice work.
I love how basically this entire stream I've just been fucking grinding. Because I have no fucking way to easily get to this fucking base without dying. There's some like fucking moon gravity shit going on here.
Looks like we've got no choice.
Run! Run!
They're tough. Catch me up.
Bridge, you can just take the high end road straight and you'll get there easy. Oh my god, we actually hit a landmark. That will actually do wonders for me. Oh, we're good. Wait.
It's all on me now!
One more hit.
But yeah, I love the protagonists of the games, but like,
before they get up.
I don't know. I will say, I can't believe it's...
I need healing.
I don't agree with their choices,
You didn't see that coming.
with what they did with Rex at the end of his story.
Recuperate. Assault hammer. Blast them before they get up. Flame grenade. Hey, no pushing.
Like, why did they have to give Rex a harem?
I need healing. More enemies.
Why the fuck am I getting
Oh crap.
destroyed right now?
Hurry. This is nothing. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, I got an achievement. I still think that the harem was a stupid idea. It was a bizarre idea. Just didn't really... What the fuck? Oh, yeah, you're level 50. And right there. I'm pretty sure quite a few people that it was a... It's just weird in the end. It was a weird choice. Not gonna lie, the better option was probably just have him get with Nia. I'm not gonna lie.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Grex's. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Melee and ranged weapons. The weapons you use on foot are split between melee and ranged weapons. You can switch between them with the... Oh, really, game? It's not like I've not been doing that already. Melee weapons can only attack at close range, tend to do more damage per hit. An attack at range tend to hit multiple enemies, but damage per hit is lower. When you use an art, you'll automatically switch... Okay. Yeah, I've already been figuring this out. Melee secondary cooldown. Full second. Arts used at a full secondary cooldown. Ah, okay.
I'll get the jump on them.
Shadow
Attack
strike.
up close.
Ah, it's hydration time! It's been a while since I've had that. Hold on one second, chat.
Move
Wait,
in and keep the
Find
rhythm
my
going.
water bottle real quick.
Side flash. Appendage destroyed. Move
So I
in
can
and strike.
warm this.
Almost there.
Look!
Early
I missed
bird.
it.
That put a dent in 'em. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Take this.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Upper hand. Side
Okay.
flash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Recuperate.
Slide. Strength comes from experience. That's true on.
Hey, we did it! Okay. Some arts are enhanced with secondary cooldown, and some have multiple charges with secondary cooldown. Not fair.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile. But they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight.
Time to drink some water.
We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Oh hey, you maxed out your drifter class. Now you can switch into any one of the 3 classes. Striker, new player friendly. Easy to follow. Commando again, easy to follow, but benefit from positioning. And Enforcer, mainly focuses on buffs and debuffs. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, I can believe that I maxed out the class, especially since I basically just spent the entirety of like my stream time right now grinding. You know, frankly, if I want to be consistent, I probably should start streaming this more regularly. So then I can knock this out of the way, then move on to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to actually complete my playthroughs. Honestly, I really should have named this stream like playing through Xenoblade Chronicles X, like part 1, but whatever. Honestly, this name attracts more people. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Or am I? Dun dun dun. Okay. You know, something about my talking ability feels off tonight. I don't know. I'm probably just like losing my fucking mind about this or something, and it's probably just really late for me, so I'm not like in my right mind. But like, I don't know. Something about me talking tonight just doesn't feel right. It can be done in pause, parry classes, and also if you max out an entire class branch, you can take its weapon and all of its arts plus skills and bring them to other classes to level them up without using their own weapons. Oh, sweet. God, I wish more people played and saw this game. Yeah, you know, for the longest time, I had my eye on the original. This is before this version of the game was ever fucking announced. Like, my local GameStop, well, that one's closed now. I fucking love GameStop. I love the people there. But I had it closed down like earlier this year, like after the new year hit, it closed. But for the longest time, they had a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles X on Wii U, and it was there for a long ass time. And I was kind of just like thinking about the day when I would go and get it. Yeah, fuck. Sorry, just putting myself off right here. I always forget how beautiful the Xenoblade worlds are. That's the benefit about Xenoblade in itself. It like if you can see it, you can go there basically, and just like the vast world. And the thing is, these games were originally released on the fucking Wii to Nintendo Switch. That shows you how powerful that a game could be on these fucking consoles. Given right now I'm playing this on a Nintendo Switch 2, which is probably helping buff everything a bit. Like, my god, this is a Nintendo Switch game, and like this is the world it's generating right now. Like, you know what I'm saying, chat? I don't know. That's just one aspect of Xenoblade that I've always just fucking loved. It's just the world building, you know? And how the fuck the targeting system in this game is just so much better. But nevertheless, 100%, and it's even funnier considering the fact that XCX's open world was bigger than AAA games, and they somehow made it playable on the Wii U. 100%. 100%. That's just crazy. What's crazy is Xenoblade Chronicles, the original, was on the original Wii, and it had a fucking large ass open world, and that was just the Wii, you know. And then of course they fucking put it on the 3DS. Think about that, chat. The fact that the entirety of Xenoblade, the original Xenoblade Chronicles, was then ported to the 3DS. Like, that's fucking insane. You know? Honestly, I think that's the crazier option. The crazier fact here is the fact that they somehow put it on the fucking 3DS, of all things, with no, like, really graphical downgrade. You know? And it perfectly functions too. It's a perfectly functional, amazing game. And it's actually the first method in how I experienced Xenoblade Chronicles. My first, Dragon Destroyer. My first ever experience with Xenoblade Chronicles was actually seeing a Let's Player do it. He was playing the original Xenoblade Chronicles. I watched like the first couple of parts of his Let's Play, and now I'm like, oh my god, I want to play this game myself, you know? So,
Here
I got
we
my
are.
hands on my
Not too
3D
shabby,
copy.
huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth.
Fucking swear, if you say
Call it
Detroit,
New Los Angeles.
I
Welcome
fucking knew
to
she was gonna say
NLA.
something like that. It's crazy too because with X they had to cut out a lot of games that even had loadings.
And so it was that another survivor
Speed
came
back,
to join our band of
loading speed,
refugees.
speed back. Search on the eShop
Together,
on top
we
of them
resolved
having
to
to
forge a
remove
new
some of the
way of
content
life here on
just
New
to
LA.
barely fit them.
New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves.
Oh, what Let's Player?
Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the
I
unknown.
wonder if it's the same one.
Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
I think it was Sword Kingdom Heat. I don't know if they go by now, but yeah. Oh, okay. No, it's not the same person. I discovered Xenoblade Chronicles through Chugga Conroy. But that's the funny thing with me and Xenoblade. I originally got my hands on my copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, played through the game all the way up until the first Gadalt fight, you know. Really? You've never heard of Chugga Conroy? That's actually really shocking, especially since he's a very, very big Let's Player. And he's kind of like one of the main faces of Let's Playing. But yeah, no, just before I move on, just because I'm on the topic of it, I originally I played through most of Xenoblade Chronicles. I gotten up to the first Gadol fight. I got stuck on that shit for the longest time. That just comes down to the fact that fucking fight is just so ridiculous. But the fact that you have to literally run up to the man down this huge ass corridor that he could snipe you on, and then you have to manage your party members through that. But I got stuck on that for a long time, and then I had gone and I had played through all of Agniratha, and I managed to get through all of Agniratha, and then I got stuck on fucking Gadolt's fight again, which made me literally stop playing the game because I got so frustrated all the time because I was never able to beat him. Given I was a lot younger at this point and didn't really know what the fuck I was doing. But I literally had been playing through the game. I got stuck on Gadol like nobody's fucking business. And then I basically stopped playing the game for a while. And then, funny enough, I went on and I played through, and then I would get my hands on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then I'd play through all of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'd beat it, and I think I would actually play through New Game Plus like several times, and then I went back and finally finished the original Xenoblade after all that fucking time. Like, I played through a whole ass fucking Xenoblade game before I finished the first one. Which, frankly, is embarrassing, but given I was young and I have horrible amounts of ADHD and rage quitting, given, well, I was rage quitting on that. It was not fun. That Gaddle is, oh my god, that fight was annoying. There were so many fights. There were so many fucking fights in that first game that are so fucking
How
annoying,
about a quick
especially
tour
when
of
you
the
don't have
facilities
them
to
in auto
refresh your
too.
memory?
But
Let's
like,
start with your living quarters.
Bulk is the only
Follow
character
me.
that can deal with certain shit. One of those fights being the one in the fucking tomb with the fucking assassin and the Telethia. I swear to God, you basically have to go into that fight with fucking Bulk just so you can have a character that can use fucking ability to cut off soul read.
Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aid to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
NLA and a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
So
Right.
interests.
Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of
Bro's
us
trying
were
to
in the
get too
Coalition
big for his
forces
britches.
together,
Ooh,
specifically
yeah,
the
that
Special
was
Operations
certainly
Heavy
something.
Armor
Yeah.
Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel.
Oh wait, I
and
missed
Irina
that
a
one.
lieutenant.
Back then, I
Gwyn was
never
a more
really
recent
followed Let's Play
recruit.
series, so I stumbled
Of
across
course,
like
I keep
season 1
telling them
through
we
of
don't
Let's
need
Play,
those
and I
old
ended up
ranks
watching the
anymore
whole
now
thing.
that we're here.
That's fair.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever
Definitely
change
fair.
that. And that's not
Xenoblade
about
is such
chain
an
of command
interesting
either.
franchise.
It's
I love
about
it.
respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
But as I was saying about the for anyone that's played the original Xenoblade, I think you guys know what I'm talking about when I'm referring to like the Telethia and like the assassin fight in the fucking tomb. Because like that fight, you know, with that fight, you can either make it really easy or a fucking pain in the ass. It can go either way, but at least in my opinion, that fight incentivizes you so hard to take Shulk into it, despite the fact that one of those enemies in that fight he can't do damage for shit to, because at the time you're still using the original Monado, which doesn't have the ability to hurt anything from the Bionis, I mean. Which makes that fight so hard, but at the same time, I feel like it's incentivized so you can use Monado Purge to get rid of the Soul Read from the Telethia. Really, the only problem with that fight is the Telethia. Once you deal with the Telethia, it's just annoyingly long.
Damn it!
Totally doesn't look like a dude. And you're wearing the Monado. I love that Easter egg. How the the fucking fact that she's wearing Monado hairpins. I love that. I'm not gonna lie, he really
Look,
does
I know
look a
what
dude.
exhaust smells
He
like,
looks like
but
a
it was
douche.
exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Like a whole one. Uh, chat. What the fuck is? What the fuck? What the fuck is? Find out how old Lynn is. This just feels like a wrong. This just feels wrong. Well, how old do you think she is? I think I know. I just can't remember. I think she's somewhere around 18, possibly. But I'm worried. I'm worried that like it's gonna be like, oh, she's 14. Not that I'm ever want to pursue anything with this character. I don't know. Depends. But like, what the fuck? I don't think I would. I I think I would feel like a dirty pervert just trying. This feels like the dirty pervert option. It feels wrong. Yep, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Yep, it's the creeper answer. I thought so. Of course I would look at her fucking wiki page. I'm not going to select find out who old Lynn is without fucking knowing what I'm getting into. I just want to feel like a fucking creep. It's so fucking. How old are you, Lynn? That that just screams, get in my white van. That just screams, just help me find my puppy. Help me find my puppy. It's perfectly natural to ask how old a kid looking person is inside an industrial zone. Something about that sentence and that statement feels very wrong.
Yeah. Well, that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the
Also,
transport?
to be fair,
It's a great way
could
to
have
see
been
the
a
city.
whole lot
I'll give you
worse.
the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug. I think that'll be all for today.
You
You
know,
can clean up here
yeah,
and
that's
dock the
definitely
spill.
fair.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
I love the fact of how technically these characters are anime. This game makes her look older than she is. At the same time, she doesn't look her age, but she doesn't look like she's old enough. You know, it's kind of a weird statement where like if you were to show someone an image, it's like, yeah, I'd smash that. She's 13, and never mind. Kind of moments, you know. Main menu activate. There you can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active party or swap them around. Please note that there are times when you will not be able to change members. Okay. Oh fuck! This game gives me 4 party members. That's so much better than every other game minus 3. Understandable, honestly. Yeah, you know, even when the games weren't really anime, at their cores, Xenoblade was very anime. Even before Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But like, you just look at this character, or well, honestly, just look at any outfit that Charlotte wears in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 for any of her armors. Just look at that, and just look at any of her armors, and it is very apparent that this game is anime. But, and also that's a lot of party members. But these games are very anime. So at the same time, you look at this and you're like, oh, she's probably just a fairly short, she's probably like 17, you know? Because like, if you look at her, she's about the same size as Alma, and like, she looks older than she is, but then you like, if you were to take a look at her, she's like, oh, okay. And like, she's probably young, she's probably not. Anime does that kind of shit. Given I love anime, don't get me wrong, but Same time, as young as she is, she also doesn't look her age. But given that's just fiction in general. Also, in the original game, we had 19 members total. We get 3 extra. Lol. Ah, fuck yeah. I know that they made a new final boss in this game. In this version of the game, I should say. I know there are new story beats in this version of the game compared to the original. That's interesting.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats
Okay,
walking, that's
I
for
know
sure.
her voice actress.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's
Oh my
certainly come a
god,
long way in the
it's
last few
fucking
weeks.
Suguha
There's still so much to
from
be
Sword
done.
Art Online. That's the voice.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA
The lack,
standards anyway. Day or night, the best.
the
and
wonder she
only
sounds so
gardens on the
familiar.
planet. To your right,
Probably wrong
the
about
residential
Suguha.
district.
Sounds like Morgana though.
Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level
Oh, she
holds
is
our
Suguha.
administrative
Never mind.
tower, home to Blade
That's
HQ
correct.
and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna Head and knockout now because it's almost 3:30 and I'm fading in and out. Oh, thank you for the follow. And also, I totally get it. It's about 3:30. It's almost like 3:30 for me as well. And I do apologize for like me being like, oh, Shizuka. For anyone that doesn't know me, oh, what the fuck was that? For anyone that doesn't know me, just a quick fun fact. I really like finding out who does voices of characters and me lining up character voices is very interesting to me. And then I actually really like certain voice actors. Like whenever like earlier I had heard I'm 99% sure it was her, but Shirami Lee in another game, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm 99% sure that's Shirami. But it was great chatting with you, and I can't wait to see you play more of this. Have fun, and hope you have a good night. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna stream for too much longer. It's almost like 3:30 for me as well. But yeah. And then I was listening to her talk, and I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds like Suguha from Sword Art Online. And then I actually looked up her voice actress, and then yes, I doubted myself for a second, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's just Morgana from Persona. Not because she is Morgana in Persona 5 as well. No, but like it's interesting for me because like I'll be playing a game or like I'll be watching an anime or whatever, and then I just hear familiar voices and I'm like, wait, is that so and so or is that person? What I really like about this game though, I don't know if you're still here, but when I boot up the game like for the first 20 minutes, when I was doing character customization, something I really like is that each version of Cross has its voice actor listed in the credits. Who does the voice? Of course, I chose Yuri Lowenthal because I love Yuri's voice. Given it was a hard pick between Yuri and Bryce. Yuri and Bryce were. Even there was a. And then of course there's the original Shulk actor. I fucking love that. Just having Shulk's voice. I could just make Cross sound like Shulk. And that was so fucking funny to me.
Am I right?
Hey,
Like, why not? Have Cross sound like fucking Shulk. Which was just such an interesting idea.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I didn't say no. No. Show interest.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss-Ku. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
That's how we ended up on Mira. Ask for more shit. Blade. Ask about registration.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
Ask about how we ended up Mira.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take.
That's
Or
fair.
that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Clarify.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing
Okay,
myself speak.
at least I
Why
got
don't you take
HP
our
up
guest
plus
out for
or
some
rapid
air?
cooldown together after
Perhaps a
1
tour
week.
of
I
the
think I'll try
administrative
to fit
district.
in HP boost.
Yes, sir.
I'll go insane.
Come on, we'll keep this briefing
Yeah.
brief.
Valid. Also, welcome to stream. Meta. Ooh, apologies. Not too sure how to say that name, but welcome to stream. I'm Rhythm. Welcome, welcome. Apologies. I was looking at something. I just now noticed your chat. Welcome to my stream. It means a lot. Display the navigation panel on the bottom right of the screen. This will show you objectives you currently tracked mission. Track missions from menu, main menu, and missions. Okay. Sweet. But I hope you're doing well today or tonight, depending on where you are. No, I wanted to for a long time, but I had not been able to get my hands on a copy. But this is my first. I know a bit about this because I love Xenoblade, and I have done research on this game, so I do know a bit about it, but I've not actually played
It's
the
not
original.
every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Sure,
Now
this guy's
this guy
longly
gets
at it.
Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Girl just say
Lynn?
she's been working on fanfics about Skell.
Right. Sorry.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to
My
get you
favorite
into
from the
one to see for
Takahashi
yourself,
games, but this
it's
week
not
of
that
gear,
simple.
Well, yeah,
Printing was
For one thing, only
insane.
blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And
Fair
even
enough.
then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call.
Yes,
Let's head
yes,
on
I
over.
have. This is the only Xenoblade game I have yet to play. I have played and beaten all of them, and I have played all of them in their New Game Plus modes. The only things I haven't really been able to do, I haven't done yet with any of the Xenoblade games, is 100% them and really fight their super bosses. I'm not that skilled with any of the games yet, but I am familiar with some of the techniques to do it. I'm just not practiced with them. But yes, I have played all of them, and now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know which one's my favorite. All I know, I don't know. My first ever Xenoblade
this
game
is
was
mission
Xenoblade
control.
Chronicles 1 on the 3DS.
We don't have a dispatch system yet, so
3DS
blades
version is
usually
what I
choose
should
their own
say.
assignments.
And then I played
Everyone
2, then
comes
eventually
here and
3.
selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo...
Oh, yeah. I am
that's
familiar
what
with
the scout console is for.
Xenogears
We
and
should show you that
Xenosaga.
next.
I don't know
Hey,
too
who's
much about
giving this
them.
tour anyway?
I know
We
rough
also have the scout console,
things about them.
if the assignment
Oh,
seems
shit.
too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Good thing you left this one for last. It not only has the best gameplay, but also has story stuff all over the place, including the other Takahashi games like Xenogears and Yeah, that's fair. Mostly why I haven't played it up until now is just well, one was the fact of after I got my copy of this game, it has been several months since I don't know why I've like had it like downloaded to my console and stuff. Well, not downloaded, but like I've had it open and everything. I just don't know why I haven't gone and played it yet. But before that, it's just I just hadn't gotten around to getting myself a copy of the original. I've tried playing 3 after this one, but couldn't. This game spoiled me. I had to watch 3's story on YouTube, lol. You know, when it comes to 3, I have an issue with its Xenoblade. I just feel like it didn't have enough
The Blade
traction
Scout
in the
Console.
story.
When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up
I will say
joining
it's
us,
ironic
you'll quickly realize just how
how
important this little kiosk
playing this one
is.
can spoil
A
3,
lot of the mission control
but the fact
assignments
that
are
it
too
came
much
out
for any one blade
so
to
many years
handle.
before
They
3, which
tend to
is
call for
kind of
multiple
ironic.
members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our
Oh
guest.
wait, I'm just not realizing you didn't.
Apology accepted.
You probably mean that the mechanics
Now,
were spoiling
How about a
you.
little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over
I
in the
misunderstood
commercial
that fact.
district. I'm talking about
Never
Armory
mind.
Alley. Listen,
I didn't think about the idea of getting spoiled on the mechanics. 'Cause it does a lot for you.
so this
Yeah.
is what we call Armory Alley.
I
Blades can
didn't think about that
requisition
until
equipment
after
from
I
any of the
said what I
vendors
did.
here.
Although
I won't lie,
it's written
most Blade
alongside
members
this
face
one,
danger
so
on a
it
daily
does kind of
basis.
spoil 3 if you are playing.
Having the
Gold
latest
Ghost.
gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only
Did
for your personal
Takahashi,
armor and
like,
weapons, what we
have
call ground
all
gear,
3 of the
but for
numbered
spell equipment as
Xenoblade
well.
games planned out
You can even buy whole
after he
skells.
started working on
Can
this
you
one?
imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the torch.
It's fucking
I
insane.
think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
This was homemade. Maybe unless you're referring to the definitive edition
Hey,
and having
Am I
like updates for that, but like Takahashi literally was coming up with the idea of this game while making Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and 2. That would be insane.
listen.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The
That's
higher-ups,
definitely
like
fair. I can
Secretary
definitely
Nagi
see
and Commander Vandam will spend most of
the
their day
aspects
here.
of the game
The
being
government
very
leaders too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new
much
Director
better
General
in
Maurice
regards
Chassan,
to
for
the
example.
other games.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does
I
it
am
for our
familiar with
tour.
Takahashi intending
So,
for
what do you think?
XC1
Pretty
to be
amazing
its
setup,
own
right?
game.
You can't wait
Honestly,
to
it was.
join Blade, right?
I know about its
Okay,
name being
Lynn,
Monado,
seriously, that's
Origin of the
enough.
World. I think that
We're
was the
not here
original
to make
name.
a sales
But then it
pitch.
was like,
I just want you
let's
to
take
have all the
let's
facts
sta-
so you can
slap
make
the
an
Xeno
informed decision
brand
to
on it.
join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
So, I'm guessing he made X, but after 2, he started connecting everything. Is that what you're saying? After he made 2, he started connecting everything? Because it would be some meta fucking shit if, like, let's make more Xenoblade games. The next one up's gonna be X, and we're going to connect everything. Interestingly, he made a little DS game called Bringer, which is where break, topple, launch mechanic can... Oh, really? That's a nice little fucking, fun fact. I love that. You just woke it up, so you must be feeling hazy. If you feel confused about anything, you can just check the tips. I bet you'll find some info there. I'll be relevant to your situation. Treat them as basic text box for surviving on Mira. That is actually a really neat fun fact. I love that. There's an English fan translation for the game. It's a neat little Diablo clone. Really?
Really?
That's interesting.
Am I right?
The fucking jumping abilities on Cross right now are just fucking insane.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
That name sounds very
He
familiar
stopped
to
by while
other
you were out on
names.
your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch
Hardcore in
sound
this game
smooth.
got me addicted really fast.
I
You could
explained
even
about the
mountain
memory
goat.
issues, but he didn't see it
Iris
as a problem.
what?
And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits,
Answer
I
to
can't say I
Nagi.
entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince.
Okay.
Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Shrug your shoulder. Look into Nagi's eye. No. Shrug your shoulders and shake your head. No.
Ms. Ku, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from. Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis. Forever.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
Oh my
I'm
god.
sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bro
Now,
is
what'll it be,
fucking
friend?
guilt tripping me. Bro is fucking guilt tripping. I feel like I should say no again. Fair enough. I know the
Now,
standard
you
Zelda
wouldn't want
shit.
to refuse the people who saved your life, would you, friend? You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
That's a yes, right?
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
God. God damn it. You know, in theory, I could just keep on doing this forever. It's just like, that's a no. That's a yes, right? I love that shit.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization.
You know,
Elmer,
that'd
you
be the
can
perfect
start on your
stream.
team.
Just
You'll begin training
make him.
immediately.
It's just him
Yes,
repeating
Mr.
himself over
Secretary.
and over again
With
for like
pleasure.
5 hours.
All right.
Content.
Welcome
Am
to
I
the
right?
Cool Kids Club.
Welcome to Blade. Out of your
Now
free
then,
will.
let's
Out of
discuss
your
that
own free
training
will.
assignment. We've
Suck
decided
it
to
up,
start you
bitch.
out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
And do as I
I
say.
guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments, and together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no
Yet
time.
another addicting exploration mechanic. Frontier Nav is amazing. Also a reference to Xenosaga's UMN.
Of course,
Unis-
Mr. Secretary. All right, you
Unis
two,
Mundus
shall we?
Network, which has an
Yeah,
Ouroboros
exciting or
symbol
not,
as the
let's go install the
company
hell out of
logo.
that probe.
Really? Wow, that's some meta shit right there. Eventually, the idea of the Ouroboros would eventually go on to be used in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You know what? There we go. I can go down your stairs. Ugh. I will have to go down your elevator, though. Yeah, that's fair. The idea, you know, I could totally see Takahashi using the idea of the Ouroboros throughout the years of his games.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long
Lot of
walk all the way
dialogue right
back
now.
over to the West Gate.
A lot more dialogue
Hold
than I
on.
was expecting.
Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigen activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigen butt, huh?
Good credit.
Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey,
Love how
that's
she
still
has
pretty cool.
her Monado
They've been hassling a lot of
hairpins.
teams lately,
You will be
especially how
done
they
with the
hunt in packs
tutorial
and all.
chapters soon, then more huge
Let's not get
exposition
too
scenes.
excited.
Then no more huge exposition.
Confidence can
That's
be good.
fair. That's fair.
Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
You know, I just randomly thought about the fact of, like, if I had the choice between having a lightsaber and the Monado, I'd go with the lightsaber. Like, not, and what I mean by, like, getting the Monado, I mean, like, not, like, with its, like, all of its abilities, just, like, as its sword form. With, like, the lightsaber blade. Honestly, if I was to choose a lightsaber or the fucking Monado, I think I'd go with the Monado, you know? I don't know, there's something so extra about the Monado and I love it. This is Eleonora, Blade Sport Lead, here to tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available for use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device and is a useful tool, lots of info about Mira. Give it a look and unsure where you are or what to do. Oh, okay. I don't know. There's something about the Monado that just really appeals to me as a weapon. Lightsaber is legit the flashiest melee weapon in this game. There's an actual lightsaber? What the fuck? Even the Xenoblade to just have a straight up lightsaber. The Monado was always like a lightsaber, just with extra steps. Like,
Alright, it's on.
you just saying that has confirmed to me that Xenoblade just straight up has lightsabers. Which is a very interesting concept. Just because I want to level up just a bit.
Assault hammer! Sorry, I need to recover first.
Yeah, you're on top of this now.
What?
You will see. The Monado equivalent here is called longsword. Photon sabers or something else. That's fair. I mean, it's like if I mean, like in real world, if I was given the option between like having the Monado or having like a lightsaber, I would choose the Monado. Just like as a pure stance of like what would be cooler to have to me. Just if I would like an actual lightsaber, you know? If I was given the choices between like have the Monado or have a lightsaber, you know? Oh, because you weren't hurt. Okay.
Alright, it's on.
Let's see what's engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Let's see him chew on this. Yes!
Shadow
Now
strike.
getting close.
I don't know, that's just me.
Assault hammer!
Now, melee attacks.
Okay, here
Slide.
comes the rain. We didn't see that coming. Gun him down.
Like Chronicles X added a new art for both weapons. The Monado one is hilarious. Wait, so there really is just a Monado in this game. I fucking love that.
Alright, it's on.
Let's see what you got.
Infuriate!
Shadow strike.
Wait, did she just say wild down?
Work.
All these characters, because like I have fucking split edge. All these characters just have previous Xenoblade. Do these characters just have similar arts to that of Xenoblade 1 character? Like I straight up used wild, like she straight up said wild down. Oops, not what I want to do. Oh, she has 2 weapons too. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Are you a tank? Wait a minute. Are you my tank? Here's Brian Lol. They have various XE1 arts here, although they behave slightly different. Well, yeah, I can believe that. It's just funny how the protagonist has slit edge just like Skull. She just used Wild down like she's fucking Ryan. She is right. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting her to be my Kang character. Color me surprised. You know, I don't know what I was expecting her to have or whatnot. I just didn't think it would be... Oh, different character. Okay, you can use those. Oh, but these are better apparently because they're unique. They also have, let's go with these ones, I guess. Oh, okay, so at level 7 I'll be able to equip that. Okay. During character creation, you could choose Shulk and Fiora's voice actor for your character. I did notice that actually, because I was looking at all the. That's something I actually did when I booted up the game, and I was going through the. That's an aspect of the game that I actually really like because it credits the voice actors, and I actually really love that aspect. I actually really like that aspect of this game and how it like the characters got credits, like the voice actors got credits for their work outside like the credits, you know? To be from your... Yes, I know actually. Wait, Jeremy's in this game? Wait, no, that's not Jeremy. Hold on, Jeremy was A2. Ubi's voice actress is... Oh my god. That's actually really fucking neat. But yeah, I was looking through the voice actors because I didn't know that's an aspect of me that I've mentioned earlier in this stream. But like an aspect about me is that I really like looking into voice actors and like connecting the dots of like who does what. And among the voice actors for the protags for Cross, I only knew Yuri Lowenthal and Bryce Papsterer. And like after looking into the voice actors, I know their work and I know their voices. And then I hadn't like really listened to the voice. Well, you know, I probably should have did that so I could guess. But like it was so interesting to me. Takahashi was scolded by Nintendo because he spent over $50,000 in voice acting without realizing it. Lol. You know, that is... I could totally believe that, actually. You know, that is the thing about this game. It does have some big names. But it does have some pretty big names. Like there's some people that played in the game that have some really good credits to their name. Given when I was listening to Lynn speak, I'm like, that's fucking Suguha from Sword Art Online.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Stop it!
This is nothing.
Shadow strike.
Take this.
This is nothing. Upper hand.
Please.
On it.
Heck, he may have gone. He may have spent a lot of money in voice acting, but no doubt the game made back for it. So
Okay, here comes the pain.
I can definitely believe if the game made back for it.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Almost there. Give me strength.
Hey, sweet. Lynn is also distinct from Final Fantasy types here. That I didn't know, but another voice that I know her voice actress for is that of Morgana from Persona 5. Is this the better one or is this the better one? No, this better all around. Okay. But yeah, that's a character that I know the voice actor. I know the voice actor for. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. That can look cool. Oh, this is the way they changed the time. Got it. But yeah, I don't know. That's just an aspect of things that I like to look into. It's just like who does what, you know? To save you time on equipment stats, all that matters are the battle traits in case of armor, attribute, resistance, and stuff. Although the actual defense stat is useless. That's definitely fair.
Hell,
Press the L to
what
read
happened
what
here?
the battle trait does while on the equipment. That, no, fair enough, fair enough. I was just looking at the various stats of shit.
You don't think
That and I also just want to
that
look cool.
one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Let's ask about it.
Tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up
Same
as a tyrant,
version of
I'm
unique
sure it's got
monsters.
at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Attack on Titan may. Huh, makes sense. so you can handle it. So you can't just.
Hmm. Well, alright. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this. If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
All right. Let's do it. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we
But
buy enough time to install the
nevertheless,
probe, we can use Frontier Nav to
Meta
track it, or any
Tase
other tyrant that comes this close to the
999.
city from now
I'm not sure
on.
if I'm saying that correctly. I do
Just
thank
make
you
sure you're ready
for
before we attack. This will be tougher than
once
anything
again
else
for
we
tuning into my
face.
stream. It's very much appreciated, and all these facts are interesting. Not gonna lie. Okay, engaging a tyrant is no small task. It's important to equip your best before charging in, so double check all weapons and gear. Oh, and make sure your arts are ready and level up. Okay, that's first step to becoming a combat master. I don't know if I'm ready to fight it. What level are you? What the fuck did I just Throwing appendages. You can aim at your attacks. Okay. Increasing the appendage health. A 0 will destroy it. You can change the part you aim at with the attack. Literally destroying appendages before defeating an enemy may yield additional rewards before. Okay, what the fuck did I do? You. There it is. There it is. You know, I was expecting this thing to be a lot worse. I targeted something that was level 81. I saw that.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Take this.
And I think that's the rot part of the game. I have a feeling that was the rot part.
Upper hand.
That plagues the beginning of this game. You can't have a Xenoblade game without a rot part. Appendages is one of the coolest mechanics. I wish they kept it. Yeah, definitely fair. Okay, yeah, this sounds like it's from Attack on Titan. This sounds very anime. Sounds very familiar. I know you said it's from same person that did Attack on Titan, but even feels like another anime too.
Move in and do some damage. Okay, here comes the pain. Shadow strike.
I thought I was gonna have a lot more troubles with this thing than I did. Oh boy, this is rot part the game everywhere, but now you have the power of parkour to dodge them at least. That's fair.
Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a Frontier Nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Sure. Okay, not gonna lie, this is actually kind of neat.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Okay. Thank you. Don't make me, I wish to not go back immediately. Frontier Nav probe sites, or FN sites for short, are optimal locations to plant data probes. Placing one will reveal segment recon for surrounding segments. You can go to main menus. Okay, neat. I'm Lau, a Pathfinder. I'm gonna grow. If we're gonna grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vacant Frontier Nav probe site and press A. If you find a good spot, be sure to go ahead and claim it. It's common sense, really. Well, it's all left is report back to base, but first I'll let you in on a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a Skell. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky, so be careful about such things in the future, okay? Neat. Oh my god. Segment recon shows the details of the tasks that need to be performed in each segment. Each category is shown with its own icon. Resolving these increases your survey rate. If a segment recon task still to address at your current location, a yellow hexagonal area will be displayed on your minimap. This is shown as the segment marker. The segment marker indicates the borders of the segment you're currently occupying. You can also okay. Neat. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Holy fucking shit. This map. My god. This world is fucking huge. Neat. Okay, now where the fuck are you? There you are. I had a feeling I saw you. Let's get a look at you.
They got the drop on us.
Oh, whatever.
Open fire.
Let's deal with you.
Cover fire. Scream edge.
Shadow strike.
Wild down. Topple them. Close in.
Side flash. Move in and do some damage. Side flash.
Okay. Here comes the pain. Now, close in and clean up.
Trash truck. Leave this to me.
I am very curious to see what this rot part in particular looks like.
Use an aura. Get control of the
Now
battle.
that's what. Don't worry. I'm all over this.
Upper hand. Shadow strike.
Victory is ours.
You're turning into a fine
There we
blade.
go.
I'm proud of you.
Okay. You know, I say I want to try to get over to this fucker, but I don't think I have the capabilities to actually get up there yet. I know you're up there. I saw you.
This can't be good.
Does not look like there is a way up there yet. That is saddening. Wow, that's probably like the one rot part, getting game rot part that you can't get your hands on. Oh, I am in a very bad area. Oh, fuck, you can get up there through tricky parkour. Ah, okay, that's fair. Not in a battle. Is something hunting me? Is that why the music is weirdly extremely epic? Yeah, something's targeting me. Probably meant to get up here through the use of Skell. Oh man, there's a good old fashioned level 55 monster. Just hitting right there. It's so weird for me to see because that's the thing about Xenoblade. There's always a rot part at the beginning of the game. And the thing about it is, like, it will always... It's a monster that will always just be there, that's just coincidentally always in your path that you have to avoid because it'll kill you. But then you have this one right here. Oh. Not very able. You can't really get to him. You know, frankly, I shouldn't be trying to get up there anyways. That thing is way too strong. It's just interesting that it's right there. Just up there. The one is the child of the rot part. Yeah, I had a feeling it was something like that. It looks very much like a rot part, and I kind of had a feeling. I had a feeling it was the rot part's child.
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close.
Shadow strike. Now, melee attack.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
That's not what I meant to do.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Victory is ours.
Let's keep it up.
No, I'm definitely enjoying the combat of this game.
We have no choice but to fight.
Pretty simple to level, not gonna
Attack
lie.
up close.
Yes.
Fuck, almost going all the way over there for that shit. Are they both going all the way over there for this shit? I love how this command is already here, despite the fact it makes no sense for it to.
To me.
It's not over.
I know what overdrive is. I'm familiar with it. But it's so funny to me that it's just right there in the menu, despite the fact that I should have no idea what fucking overdrive is at this point.
Nice work.
Okay,
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close.
Fire Carnival. Shadow Strike.
I hope everyone's enjoying stream so far.
Move in and do some damage.
Assault hammer.
Side flash.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Early bird. We're up against a big target. Buff up now. Sliding. Flinger.
Throw armor.
Stop it. Play it close.
That's what I need.
Leave this to me. Upper hand. Shadow Strike. Appendage down. We can lay it.
I like the fact that each character has a ranged and melee option that they can switch between. Okay, I was hoping that I'd be able to level up, but okay. I keep on forgetting that the trigger button is the fucking jump button in this game. It's such a weird
We can do
choice.
this.
Let's see what you've got.
Fire Carnival. Shadow Strike.
Kind of reminded me of like fucking Mirror's Edge.
Scream Edge. Got him. Cover fire. Thermal payload.
like the move, like the jumping is just so different than you would think it would be, in my opinion.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
And it reminds me of like Mirror's Edge, for anyone that knows that game,
Open fire. Follow me.
or those games I should say,
Shadow Strike. Fire Carnival.
which is an interesting thought for me.
Got him. Lay down some cover fire. Scream
Let's see him
Edge.
chew on
Move in
this.
and do some damage.
Split edge.
Side flash.
Victory is ours.
Let's keep it up.
Parkour runs strong in both games. Yeah. Especially since Mirror's Edge is a parkour game.
We can do this.
Locked and loaded.
Shows very much strong in Mirror's Edge on account that Mirror's Edge is
I'll send him for
very
a
much a parkour game.
Move in and keep the rhythm
Take
going.
this. Now, close in and
Slide up. Destroy. Move in and strike.
I don't know, I've never actually played Mirror's Edge. I tried to, and then it was so weird jumping with the fucking bumper button. It's like I'd never done that before, you know? Like you don't think about jumping with anything other than like one of the face buttons, you know? Or I don't know, and I can definitely see
Don't worry, I'm all over this.
I could definitely see X going in a direction where it would have a bunch of parkour elements. Given it has a lot of RPG elements too. Wait, what the fuck about? Wait, hold on. Why did I just say that? Of course it has a bunch of RPG elements. It's a fucking RPG game. But I guess what I mean is the fact that it just has like a bunch of like MMO aspects. I guess that's what I'm looking for. Because of the fact that like you have to have like certain levels to equip things, and then like it just has a huge in comparison to like everything else you get in like a Xenoblade game, you know? Because like you don't see like at most in previous games we saw like a weight mechanic, you know? Where like characters could only equip armor of a certain weight, you know? And then it had different aspects to it, and how the character would respond to the said armor. But then this whole game, it like has a very much level centered aspect to it, and it feels like it's eventually gonna start using parkour. Like you don't have your game have you moon jump like that if you don't want to do parkour. Parkour. It is way too late. God, I think I'm losing my mind.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
I think I'm gonna like this guy. I have a feeling we're going to have a very, very strong relationship. Okay. So, let's see. It is late as hell, that's for sure. I think this is where we're gonna stop, chat. And I'm very appreciative for all of you tuning in. It's oh so much appreciated, especially since it's always fun chatting with everyone in chat and everything, and just all the good stuff. But I think because I should probably get to bed at this point. It's like 4:36 in the morning for me. But I do hope you all enjoyed, and nevertheless, to that end, to all you lovely people of the internet and my followers out there, thank you for tuning in, and keep fighting and enjoy yourselves. And not gonna lie, pretty good stream. Pretty good stream in my opinion. But and I do hope all of you guys enjoyed as well. Let's see if we want to raid over into anyone. Let's see. No, I think we're going to avoid, I don't think we're gonna raid tonight, but, you all have a lovely rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. And, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye!